Welcome to Denver 7 News at 5. I'm Jessica Porter.
And I'm Micah Smith. Denver Mayor Mike Johnston is making a milestone today. He was sworn into office exactly 2 years ago.
And since taking over, he's moved nearly 5,600 people off the streets and into housing, according to the most recent data from the city. He faced an immigration crisis, providing shelter for tens of thousands of immigrants, even being threatened with jail time for pushing back against the Trump administration. But he's also overseeing a $250 million budget deficit, leading to some of the first layoffs for city workers in more than a decade. And there are criticisms about whether he's doing enough to revitalize downtown, especially the 16th Street Mall.
Denver 7's chief investigator Tony Kovaleski sat down with the mayor for a wide-ranging interview, asking him about his successes, failures, and plans for the future.
So we're sitting here, the calendar says this is your 2-year anniversary.
I just found that out. I did not know actually that it was my anniversary.
What was your greatest accomplishment in your first 2 years?
I think our...
One thing.
Wow, I only get one. I knew you were going to say that. I think the one will have to be homelessness. I mean, we ran on the plan to do that. Denverites overwhelmingly asked us to do it. And I think if we had said 2 years ago, 2 years in, we'll be able to deliver the largest reduction of street homelessness of any city in American history, that would sound like a win. For us to have a 45% drop, to have no tents anywhere in our central business district, to have no large encampments anywhere in the city, to have been the largest city ever to end street homelessness for veterans, to drop family homelessness by 83%. Those for us really show that what we're doing is working and we're not done.
Self-criticism can be difficult for all of us. But if you were to look in the mirror, what would you say your greatest failure was in the first 2 years?
I get plenty of soft and hard criticism, so I'm used to it. The good news is, as a school principal, I'm used to that too, so I'm still pretty thick-skinned. I think if there was one thing I would want back, it would be our ballot measure on affordable housing. We only lost that by a couple thousand votes. It was so close, and I think if I had done a better job telling the story of what we were trying to do, that would have passed, and we could be building a lot more affordable housing right now.
People I've spoken with have celebrated the victories you've talked about. On the critical side, some have said you're a former lawmaker, you're a former educator, you've never run a city, and it showed in those first 2 years.
Oh, I don't agree with that. I think actually we've shown, more operational excellence in running the city than I think I'd put us up against any other city in the country or here. As a matter of fact, there's a couple of national articles out now about the leadership style we've brought in, the way we've structured tiger teams to break down silos that exist within departments.
The Denver Broncos want a new stadium. Lone Tree sniffing around, Aurora sniffing around. Can you tell the people of Denver the Broncos aren't moving?
I can say the same thing I said when I started on day one, which is it'll be over my dead body that the Denver Broncos leave Denver. I am a lifetime diehard Broncos fan. They are a critical cultural institution of this city and this state, and we think they belong in Denver. And I've been working for years with the ownership group there at the Broncos. I think they are great people who are committed to the city long term, and I think they want the same things that we want, so I'm very optimistic we'll get to a good outcome.
Colorado's political landscape is likely to change pretty significantly in the next 16 months or so. Contentious race for governor, contentious race for attorney general, potential new opening for a Senate seat if Senator Bennett is successful in his run. Look into your crystal ball and tell me where Michael Johnston fits in that political landscape moving forward.
I'm excited to be sitting right here in this chair when all those races are over, working with whoever wins those races. I love this job. I'm 100% committed to it. I think we have work. We're just getting started. I think this is the best job in the state. So I'm more worried about them probably worrying about trying to run for this seat, because I'm sure all those governors and senators will want to be mayor at some point. I like all the folks in those races. They're all capable and competent, and I'll look forward to working with the winners. But I am totally committed to the work in Denver, and I'm excited for the next 2 years of doing this right here.
Now, we also pressed Denver's mayor about concerns raised by downtown business owners, frustrations from restaurant owners, commercial real estate owners, and other businesses in that downtown core. Mayor Johnston told us that he is planning to work forward and move forward to improve things in downtown, and that's one of his goals in the coming year. Jessica?
Thank you, Tony, for that report. And if you want to watch more of Tony's full one-on-one interview with Mayor Mike Johnston, you can scan the QR code on your screen or visit Denver7.com/investigates.